Demons, demons, demons. That's right. Happy New Year. I know I've been saying this for 2 fucking days straight, but this is the first Tracks of the Damned of 2026. And boy, we had one hell of a topsy-turvy year in metal. I mean, there are so many great releases, but we also lost so many great people. Which we don't want to, delve on that or riff on that too much. But tonight we're going to be discussing the best of 2025 and what we are anticipating for 2026, as well as some good news. It's good to see Defiler back in the saddle again. Oh, excuse me. If my stomach will work with me here.
Man, we eat Domino's pizza, so I'm right there with you.
Yeah, it's indigestion row over here at Tracks of the Damned. But you all know what to do. This is the time to share this out anywhere and everywhere there is a metal lover. I do apologize ahead of time that the goddamn program will not be on this evening due to the fact that Fairy Simple is not feeling well, and we wish her a speedy recovery. And we love you, but we don't want you to come on and be like less than half of yourself. So, but you have us to entertain you, and of course, Defiler always going to make you laugh your fucking ass off. Doesn't even matter if we're talking about metal. He might turn over and yell at Rebecca for a second. You don't know. You just don't know what's going to happen.
She's in there. My son decided to take a late nap today, so he's in there wild as hell. So she's got her hands full right now.
Oh, shit.
If y'all hear a kid screaming, I promise you, he's not dying. He just does not know how to be quiet.
Right. For sure. What's up, Aaron? What's up, Lizzie? Good to see you. And hopefully Kyler will come on. I'm sure he will. But yeah, it's definitely going to be a very happy metal new year. But first, we want to talk about some of the triumphs of 2025. But before we get into all this madness, let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break to our brothers over at oh my goodness. Villain Arts Tattoos. God damn it. If I could spit it out of my fucking brain matter. Here we go. Already know what to do if they come to your city, state, or town, and you want to get one of the best tattoos you've ever gotten by some of the best in the country. Motherfucking A, you need to go to Villain Arts Tattoos, check out all the great performers. And did you see a Kyle Dunbar with hair in that video? Because I sure did. I picked him right out. So Ink Masters are there. Man, if you want the best, get it from the best and have a great time. And don't worry, demons. I shall be returning this year. So stay tuned to Reapers Underground to find out when I'm going to show up. You never know where I'm creeping. What's up, Josh? What's going on, brother? Good to see you. Oh, goodness. Rebecca decided to hop on. We see you. And Reese, hey, man, excellent interview last night, brother. It was great having you on. man, I'll tell you, that was one of the biggest Reapers Underground to open up the new year. So awesome. So glad that we were able to help get the word out about the awesome haunting that you're doing. But we're here to talk about metal. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So, as always, we like to catch you up on the latest and greatest. One of the things that I am most anticipating this year for 2026 is the long-awaited solo album by the great, legendary Tony Iommi. That it is definitely coming in 2026. We just don't know when it's going to drop, but hopefully he doesn't pull, the King Diamond way and go, yeah, it's coming next year. Hey, it's still coming. Following year after that, hey, it's still coming.
I watched. Tony posted a short video.
He did
on his YouTube talking about it. And that's where I first seen about it. So I'm excited. Want to see how it goes.
I mean, he is the godfather of the riff. So that means he still has 30 to 40 years plus of riffs that man hasn't even used yet. It's like every idea, I don't know, every interview I've ever seen him do, and I've been all over YouTube watching him from years past. And the dude literally records everything that he plays. He just pulls it out when he wants to. So it
That's
should
smart,
be
though. That's smart, though, because your mind is, people's minds aren't always their best friends. So if he did it and he's like, fuck, how do I do it again? He can go back and just have it there. So it's a smart thing to do.
Very smart thing to do. And if you guys haven't noticed, if you go to Tony Iommi's channel, he has been guest playing with a lot of newer metal bands.
Yeah.
Especially over in the UK where he lives. And it's really good, man. It's really fucking good stuff. So yeah, we're definitely excited to see what Tony's got to bring to the universe here as far as I'm happy to see him continue. I'm also excited to see another legend continuing on as well. In the wake of losing the late great legendary Prince of Darkness, Ozzy Osbourne. Geezer Butler is going to have a solo album coming out. We don't know if it's this year, though. That's unconfirmed. But one of the things he did say in a recent interview that's, of course, spiking all over the place, says he's using an AI singer while writing songs for his next solo album. And we all know how we feel about such things, but who do you think he might be using?
I swear it's bound to be Ozzy.
You know what? That's my first gut feeling too. And everybody out there in the Black Flame universe, we want to get your opinion as well. Do you think he has an AI Ozzy singing the lyrics that he has for these songs? And I've read the whole interview, and he's like, usually I'm just playing bass riffs to singers and say, hey, do you think you can put a vocal to that? But he says the writing process is easier because he has a vocalist that's singing along as he's, doing his riffing. I don't know necessarily how I feel about that. I mean, a guy in his mid-70s, I'm sure I don't know. This is my problem. I'm trying to think the best I can about this. I'm like, you're telling me that Geezer Butler couldn't call up musicians that he wants for the band, including a singer, and couldn't jam this shit out like he said that's how they did it back in the day. We just jammed and jammed and jammed until something happened. I don't know. How do you feel about that, Defiler?
Y'all know my feelings on AI. But I don't. As long as he don't try to pass it off and actually put the whole thing out as an album,
I don't think he will. I don't think
I
that's
think I think he's just doing it to try to get a feel of what he wants to do, what kind of groove he wants to be in.
right.
But it's still at the end of the day, it's still AI. But
Now, might be a prime,
yeah,
example of using AI in music writing just to write it. But here's the problem that I have still with that is he wrote it to that AI voice. So is that what he's going to expect whoever comes in and sings it to do it the same way?
I mean that's going to be like finding a fucking needle in a haystack. If you take if you take something that is not human vocal cords, either reason your normal chords, your false chords, whatever, to hit a certain fucking tone, certain range, certain this, the computer's not going to have that fucking.
Ain't gonna have the feeling.
That biology behind it. It's not going to have the body to it. And expecting somebody to do that, it's going to be kind of fucking hard.
It's like, how do you expect somebody to be that perfect and get it just like that? I mean, if you think about it, let's say in musical terms of, I don't know, a musical or, something that you have to prepare, or maybe you're doing an opera and it has to be perfect, that's a lot of pressure to put on somebody doing metal music. That's not out.
He's not the only one in the last fucking 2 weeks to mention something about using AI in music either. So
yeah, that's true.
Fucking clown from Slipknot is talking about using it in his creative process.
Oh my goodness! Stop it, clown. You're gonna give us clowns a bad name anyway. No, that's kind of piss poor when I think about it. You're young, and you're not 75 years old.
They're pushing their 50s probably, but
yeah, but still, I mean, the Ozzy and them, and when they were in their 50s, weren't fucking doing that. They were still jamming shit out. Didn't matter who was in the band. How many different drummers did they have?
I can't get behind AI shit because it takes the authenticity away from it, and I can't. And I understand that the world has to evolve. You can't gatekeep everything in the world. That's because if you gatekeep, you're not going to have anything new. I get that. I understand that. But just go sit in a fucking room and turn your goddamn phone off and just play something. Just fucking play.
Yeah, I agree with that 1,000%. I don't think the riffing is the problem. It's not riffing. It's just they don't have a singer right there. I mean, unless they ask somebody to come over and say, hey, you want to write this with me? Well, fucking hey, if you got a singer you want to work with, geezer,
it's like you fucking said. It ain't like he can't go put a fucking poster out somewhere that says Geezer Butler auditions for singer, and not 1,000 motherfuckers is gonna show up for that shit.
Sorry, I got these fucking gnats.
You're good.
Time. I've been killing them by the hundreds. But seriously, this is Geezer fucking Butler. You know what I'm saying? Like when he put his solo project together the first time in 1995, those sons of bitches lined up to be in his band.
They would line up now.
They would.
I can't even fucking sing, and my ass would be in that line just so I can say I fucking did it. Goddamn.
Just to say I went in there and, sure, the audition might not have worked for me, but still.
I understand what he's saying. Like, I understand. I totally get it. He's older. He don't want to sit there and go through all that shit. That's there. It's available. I get it. But
yeah, it's available. And maybe that's his way. If it does turn out to be Ozzy's voice that he is working to, that maybe that's his way of coping. Because you got to remember, they lost a brother of over 50 fucking years. But he'll probably never say. He probably won't. But it's good to see, though, that both of these titans of metal are continuing on.
Definitely. I'm excited
So I
for
feel good
Tony
about
shit.
that. Lizzie, we are definitely crossing our fingers that in an hour or so you will have hot water again. Guaranteed. For sure. It's going to happen. Oh, yeah. Just like I said, y'all, we're going to get your water heater yesterday, and you did. Snap my finger, snap your neck. Anyway. Rebecca says, humans got to be humans. Robots don't need to become humans. You've got AI music camouflaged into legit bands' album results. That is so fucking true because I literally just read an article that there's a couple of bands that are getting
Spotify put
ready
that
to sue
shit
the
out.
fuck out of a few artists that have not only stolen music from them for their project, but their artwork as well.
Yeah. There's that. Then there's Spotify actually uploaded fucking songs that was titled as the band that wasn't the band.
Nope.
And it was AI. It's like they've got to regulate
all over again.
that shit's got to be regulated some fucking how. Like
Seriously, and I feel that like lawyers would have a field day with trying to get litigation for this because it's got to come to a head somehow, some way.
it's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And that's me being that's not just me being an artist myself. That's just me trying to looking at it from a human aspect. That's me taking a step back, like, hey, I'm not putting my own thoughts about metal or art in it at all. Like, that's me being a human being. Like, this shit's got to have something.
For real, it's like when there was no laws for the internet when the internet came to the public.
I don't give a fuck. I am not going to pay to see a fucking AI intelligence band in a fucking stadium somewhere. Fuck that.
Nope, never.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
I have to agree. Very much so. And I concur with you, sir. Josh says, my anthem for 2025 was To Live Deliciously by Cradle of Filth. What a great, great song. Great album, actually.
That album was pretty good.
They're actually my honorable mention for 2025.
I figured you was going to put them in there, so I just didn't do it. I left them blank. I left them off.
Not in my 20 top.
I mean, I figured they was going to come up in this conversation somewhere. Is what I meant. So,
I mean, I will always have love for Danny and the fam. Once the investigation's over on whether or not Danny's been ripping everybody off, but at the end of the day, I still love the band. I really do. I definitely do.
That's the separation of art and artist, but sometimes it gets hard to do that.
Yeah, especially this day and age when metal bands are grasping at fucking straws, people. That's why I said, you know what? Let's stop touring America and just send everybody over to Europe because they get treated better. For real. Rebecca says it's disappointing, honestly. Part of the reason I'm taking a break from social media, it's extremely disrespectful to legit people putting their heart and soul into their work. And, it's like, but that, but for the photo industry, for instance, there's people that steal photos to try to show that they're a photographer. That kind of shit happens a lot too. It's just kind of, I don't know, just out of control all the way around. Aaron says, my metal anthem for 2026, Death Eaters by Silver Tongue Devil, theme song for The Legend of Bloody Bones. Of course, it's a good one. Very, very good. But which is kind of why I agree. And this is hard for me, of course, because it's fucking Billy Corgan. But he just recently said in an interview that pop stars are the most satanic representation in music. And I know you're probably going, Reaper, what do you mean satanic? Obviously, he's more on the Christian side. So he's using it as a euphemism, as pop stars are just fucking ridiculous. He was having an interview with Conrad Flynn for a deep conversation about rock, the occult, the strange corners of Hollywood. And Corrigan said, in many cases, the most, I'm just going to throw that word out, representation in music, or evil is what we'll say, over the last 20 years has been the pop stars, because they are knowingly creating a false image and deluding their audience that they're someone that they're not. I actually very much agree with what he said there, because let's face it, pop music causes more trouble than it does anything good.
Yeah.
And I mean, the radio, you turn it on and it's the same fucking thing. And you wonder why the classic rock stations is what everyone else is listening to.
It's the same shit rewashed, fucking dyed a different color and put back into fucking
all the way around. You are absolutely right on that. It's rehashed, fabricated bubblegum pop stars is what I like to call them. It's like, okay, this is what we want. These are the songs. I got the people that are going to write the music, and then we have somebody else that's going to be the lyricist. Now, let's find the right look to fit this person. And they tried it in metal with Dogma, as you very well know. Which is fucking terrible, just piss poor terrible. And that's what you get, people. You know, rap isn't even the same rap anymore. They're looking for a look, who can pull it off, you know, all this stuff. Is like, oh, your voice sucks, no problem. We'll put the effects on there. You'll sound amazing. I always have to go back to South Park. When Randy Marsh is I am Lord. Oh, that's the same fucking thing. You know, it doesn't sound like him now, does it?
No, it's the same washed out, same shit, same day, same bullshit.
And that's one thing I can say about the 80s is that those pop stars were legit.
Fucking I think we're alone now. What the fuck was her name? Tiffany? Wasn't that her name?
Oh,
yeah, her. Then the one that they made the fucking song, Stranger Things made the song possible again, popular again.
Popular again. Oh, okay.
Run Up That Hill had her and all them. They was all in that genre, but they had fucking differences. They were their own person.
Their own songs.
There's not always be jealous of y'all asses that was teenagers in the 80s. Assholes.
You know what? And I agree with you, Aaron, that he says, I wish Corrigan would just go away. I've never been a fan of him myself. The thing is, though, he's a better interviewer than he is a musician.
I was never a fan of the Smashing Pumpkins.
I was never a fan of the Smashing Pumpkins either, except for that one song, I'm Just a Rat in a Cage. I didn't mind that one so much. It was like the heaviest thing I ever heard them do.
Yeah.
I thought was catchy, but for the most part, Smashing Pumpkins just smashed out my asshole. That's pretty much what happened. And I was a teenager in the 90s. Thank you. Never really cared. I was like, give me Soundgarden, give me Alice in Chains, and I'm good.
And I'm gonna go back and if we're gonna hit that grunge era, some fucking Soundgarden, Stone Temple Pilots, fucking Alice in Chains, all that good shit. Not this.
Yeah, even like fucking. Oh my goodness. One of the guys from the drummer from Nirvana played with them. Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah,
I love them guys too because they were like alternative, but they were stoner doom at the same time. I really fucking loved them.
Throw in a little bit of 9 Inch Nails in there somewhere.
Lizzie knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. I am Lord. Aaron chimed in too. I love it. Hey, Josh says, I wrote the lyrics to the theme of my first feature, Not There, and it's a metal song. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I can't wait to hear it. That's fucking amazing. Apparently, Aaron agrees as well. So, yeah, that was like one of the only times that I could honestly hear Billy Corgan talk about music and actually agree with one of his points. So that brings us to, unfortunately, something not so nice. The 24-hour music station of MTV, as of December 31st, the remaining 24-hour music channel across the globe are officially going dark, bringing a definitive end to an era that shaped pop culture for more than 4 decades. All I can say is go fuck yourself.
Pretty much. When fucking Carson Daly come onto the scene, fuck that shit. Like, there wasn't... It's around the time that I was a teenager and as I started getting older, MTV wasn't fucking music anymore anyways.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that, you know, they killed something that was so pioneering and something so very important, you know, not just for metal, but for all types of music. It was about the music. Your name is Music Television. And now you're Music Television, Reality TV. It's like, okay, you had a couple hits. All right, I'll give you that. You had a couple of movies. Sure. But at the end of the day, you don't shit where you eat. So for them to actually shut that down absolutely pisses me off. Something tells me VH1 is not much farther behind on that. I don't know. What are your thoughts, Defiler?
I think this is going to sound a bit horrible, but I think they should have shut down a long fucking time ago. Because they stopped being music. No. MTV.
Oh, MTV. Gotcha.
They haven't been music in fucking forever. They had to come up with MTV Classic, and then that was just bullshit music. They didn't play anything worth a fuck. And
I mean, I felt like they had it right. They gave us Daria. They gave us Beavis and Butthead.
You know, that small shit like that is okay. But...
You know, that was our culture, damn it. Not this other shit. Oh, what's their big show? So-and-so caught you cheating. Who fucking wants to watch?
That's what I'm saying. When I was a teenager, you still had. That's when they started doing that reality TV shit. There was
the Real World was the worst thing they ever came up with.
Parental something or another, where the parents would pick for them to go on a date to see if they get rid of their current boyfriend. Parental control.
You know what? I don't even know. I don't even know because I would never watch something so fucking stupid. And I got news for all you young folk out there that are watching these shows. They're scripted. It's all fabricated. There's no truth to it. It's not like when the Osbournes were there. Why do you think the Osbournes were so pioneering on there? It's because they didn't go by a script. They were just being them fucking selves. It was 100% organic. You know, there wasn't some producer that came in and said, okay, so today, you know, Ozzy's going to go take a piss on the front lawn and the kids are going to like beat each other up. It wasn't anything like that. But it honestly, after that final season, reality TV on there just took a fucking nosedive.
When I was a kid, you had MTV, VH1, you had Fuse channel. Fuse was the shit.
Fuse was amazing.
And you had Uranium that would come on. It was straight metal. And like I just got to thinking about that channel, so I decided to look it up to see if it's still a thing. It's still a thing. And not a goddamn one of these shows is about music.
No.
It's a bunch of It's got Mario Lopez, a
Yeah.
bunch
He
of
just won't go away. He just won't go away, that fucking guy.
a bunch of sex themed reality shows,
Right?
and there's some bare knuckle boxing and combat cage fighting, maybe. But what the fuck is this shit?
Right. I mean, at least that's kind of sort of in line with Celebrity Deathmatch. Who didn't watch the fuck out of that show?
Like, what the fuck?
Just terrible.
I want the early 2000s shit back. Like, come on.
Real shit. I'll take the 90s. I mean, I wish we were in the 80s, but I'll take the 90s at least. Josh said I lost interest in MTV when they brought on Say What karaoke.
At least back in the early 2000s, we still had.
I never watched it.
We still had a little bit of Headbangers Ball on. There was just Jamie Jasta hosting it, but it wasn't.
It didn't have the flavor. It just wasn't the same. Yeah, we had him, but
I'm trying to see what comes on VH1 now. Let's see what it shows on here.
Oh, man. Oh, I agree with Aaron here, too. He says TRL killed it and reality shows instead of real music.
Yeah.
He says, don't forget the Rock of Love with Bret Michaels and get Hogan Knows Best. He says, I mean, Bret Michaels, another hooker. Totally correct. Rebecca says, parental control, Cribs, My Sweet 16. Fuck My Sweet 16. All that did was send the message to every 16-year-old girl.
I was okay.
Become a nightmare.
I'm okay with Cribs because they actually featured metal artists on there. That was kind of cool. Rob Zombie was on there.
Yep.
Okay, VH1 has
Jersey Shore.
VH1 has
Snooki, when Snooki became a thing, I was so disgusted. And then South Park made it right and turned her into a monster.
VH1 doesn't have a damn thing. They're not showing anything music related either. It's Atlanta Exes, Basketball Wives, Big Ange.
Everyone wants to know about all these rich women who just want to complain, bitch and moan. That's why I said, is money really that good? Is it really that great to have that kind of money? Because all they do is sit around and bitch.
Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew. Dating naked. I love Nick Carter. I love New York.
Now wait a minute.
You heard it. Nick Carter. Dating naked. Yeah, it's naked and afraid, but you're dating.
But you're dating. What is more uncomfortable than meeting somebody on a date for a first time and you're completely naked? It's like that just takes all the mystery out of it. Fuck y'all for that shit.
I was trying to say there may be a little bit of.
You were just curious what was under those clothes. Now you're seeing it. What's that?
So I said there may be a little bit of hope. I started to say there may be a little bit of hope. It still shows that metal show, but that was filmed in 2015, so we're just gonna go back on that. There's not a fucking thing music related on here. Like, what?
So then, how the fuck can we call it that?
I don't understand this shit.
VH1 was fantastic. They were the pioneer of behind the music. How many times?
They had fucking Metal Mania on there.
Yeah.
I think I'm lagging behind, so I'm not trying to talk over you. I think there's a little bit of lag.
That's why I keep taking a breath. That's why I keep taking a breath, because I want to make sure that what's coming out of your mouth is heard. My goodness.
I don't get it, dude. Like,
It's like you had two 2 great things for music, and you killed it.
3.
Do you see the country
Music fuck too.
station doing that?
CMT did when it was a thing.
No shit.
Yeah, I don't even think CMT is a thing anymore. One of them channels went away. I can't remember which one it was.
I don't know.
Wasn't it CMT? One of them, I remember them talking about they were closing it or they shut it down for something. It may not be CMT, but it was one of them.
Yeah, CMT, Country Music Television. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. You see, they followed suit and fucked it up. That's what happens when corporate America gets involved in music. Josh says, last thing I saw of Headbangers Ball was the Matchbox toy car at Walmart or Meijer or wherever I saw it.
I have one of them. I actually bought one of them.
Did you? That's awesome.
Yeah. Our Walmart only had fucking one of them hanging on the shelf, and I grabbed that bitch while I seen it.
Naked and Afraid wouldn't have stopped Lizzie and Old Morty. I have no doubt. Oh, man. So what did stop fans in their fucking tracks was the fact that we were just talking about the whole Ticketmaster ticket world and how fucking shitty it is. Well, boy, did they fuck up the church's world. When you book Lamb of God, you better make sure that the right crowd is going to buy the tickets, because unfortunately, ticket goers this time around who went to go see them thought that it was a completely different band, not a metal band. They thought they were going to see a Christian band. But who showed up was the Lamb of God that we know and love as one of the most respected kick-ass metal bands of the last 30 years. And had to issue an apology for that. Can you imagine? I mean, first of all, I don't give a fuck about the crowd because, I mean, we got you. We got you. The moment they kicked into the first song, how the fuck y'all doing out there? And they're like, huh? I would have paid 3 times the ticket price just to see the look on their faces when Lamb of God came out. But to the horror of Lamb of God themselves, I mean, of course, this is going to be like one of the greatest jokes they'll ever tell in a story, until the day they stop being a band. But I mean, they must have been mortified. What do you think about that, Defiler?
Either way it happened, I would have loved to fucking seen it, whether it was Lamb of God Christians showing up to Lamb of God or Lamb of God fans showing up to a Christian scene. Either fucking way.
Either way, that would have been one of the best freaks in the world.
Fucking loved it. Like, I would have been one mad motherfucker if I showed up to see Lamb of God and it was some fucking people up there with a fucking straw manger and some shit. Yeah. Like, I'd be...
because apparently the band that everyone thought they were coming to see was called Behold the Lamb of God.
And it happened in Spartanburg, South Carolina. So.
Oh my goodness, those Bible thumping bastards. I'm sure they they probably pissed and shit themselves. They needed, medical attention because, you rip into you know what I'm saying? Yep. Walk with me.
in hell or fucking laid to rest with
or
fucking.
laid to rest. Could you imagine the looks on their faces?
Can you imagine what I think is a little bit more funnier? Fuck the crowd. Imagine if Randy Blythe walked out and seen that shit. Imagine that shit. Oh my God, it'd been funny as fuck. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Ever since I saw that last week, I haven't stopped laughing or smiling because I'm like, finally, a Christian audience really got a rude awakening, especially in a concert setting, especially when they showed up to see Ghost. You know, people don't realize this. Maybe you do, Defiler, and some of you out there in the Black Flame universe. But when Mary on a Cross came out by Ghost, as you know, is an openly satanic band. Apparently, Christian youths thought that was a Christian heavy rock song, and they were the ones that put it over the top across streaming services, you name it. And I was, ever since I saw that in some of the Reddits, and I think somebody actually did a spot on it, but I was like, yep, you got them.
I mean, how can you look at their fucking track listing and see a song called Satanized and listen to that and think that he's talking about your God?
Nope, totally not. And as a matter of fact, after that song got so popular, not Satanized, but Mary on a Cross.
Yeah.
There were youth groups showing up to a Ghost concert. I don't know if you read that a couple of years back.
I remember
bits and pieces. Did, and they ran in horror. And of course, Papa was so pleased at this. Now, mind you, how much money do you have to pay for a Ghost ticket just to see the show? It's like, ooh, I stole from the church.
Like, Ghost isn't nothing but Ghost is if ABBA worships Satan. Let's just put that out there. But their imagery to a Christian is going to be some shit.
Seriously, especially if they had the sexy nuns and everything out there. Oh, my goodness. Probably stopped a couple people's hearts, I'm sure. Maybe they converted. Oh, my goodness. Oh, shit. Aaron says, I wasn't at the concert. They were truly mortified. Josh says, did it really bother the church audience, as most of the church people I know are some of the craziest, most fucked up people I know?
It bothers them when it's not about their God. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about true life Bible thumping motherfuckers, and they show up at a Lamb of God heavy metal show. You're gonna walk through hell. You're not gonna walk out of hell. Okay, that's just what's gonna happen. Kyler, I absolutely agree with this 1,000%. He says Redneck starts playing.
Every goddamn reason to write this. That one word is gonna fuck their world up. Goddamn.
For real. I mean, just the drumming alone is, something straight out of hell. I don't know how the hell they got through even 5 minutes of the show. Ooh, excuse me. Rebecca says, to have this happen in Spartanburg is hilarious. I know for a fact that it scarred some of these people out there pretty good. Oh,
she used to live out there. She used to live in Spartanburg.
They were all up in arms about it. I mean, that's why it hit the headlines the way it did. And fucking StubHub just got their fucking asses reamed. We'll see if they make it right, though.
Was that that venue out there the one you was talking about? They wouldn't let you to carry chains and shit in? Oh, never mind. There's a venue she used to go. She talked about she'd go to as a kid. You couldn't have a wallet chain on. You couldn't have like necklaces on or nothing. They had to make you take all your
Holy
shit
shit.
off.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's terrible. Which brings us to our final part of our metal news. And this one kind of has, I don't know, probably either side. You either love them or you hate them, kind of thing. But Youngblood has collabed yet again with, and not a metal band. I'm just going to say that right away, because they are not a metal band. But he had teamed up with the Smashing Pumpkins on a reimagining of the song Zombie. Not the one that we know and love by our Irish favorite band, but the song Zombie by the Smashing Pumpkins. Some of you have seen
I think that's actually a Youngblood song. Is it originally by Smashing Pumpkins?
It's originally by the Smashing Pumpkins.
Is it? My bad. I didn't know they had one, so my bad.
Nope, this is not his tune. This is a reimagining, which is why he collabed with them. You got to remember the album that Youngblood dropped last year was called Idols.
Yeah.
So he was trying to do a bunch of things with people that he looked up to or was influenced by. That's why you got that Aerosmith crazy shit not too long ago on a song called Angel. Although, I don't know. That wasn't like the Angel song that we know from Aerosmith. So it might have been a reimagining as well.
I like Youngblood. I enjoy some. His older shit I'm not too fond of. But his newer shit's actually not that bad. Could he have a little bit more of a rock and roll twang to it? A little bit, yeah. And
that's exactly what he talked about in many interviews
that
I have read about him, is that he said he had come to the precipice where he's like, I'm missing one ingredient, and that's going back to my roots, back to Sabbath, and rock and roll in general. So, okay, cool. And then suddenly Ozzy passes the torch to this kid. And I'm sitting here going, did you learn anything from The Godfather at all? I don't think you did, because every collaboration that I've seen him do, it's okay, but it's not something that I think is really going to catapult him. I mean, you won't see him on heavy metal festivals. Would you agree?
I don't think so. You may see him at a rock festival,
right?
With like, I don't know, like Theory of a Dead Man style bands. But I don't think you're going to see him on heavy metal shit.
But you see, what was Ozzy known for? He broke metal bands out to the masses. Whether Ozzy ever wanted to say that he was heavy metal or not, maybe he didn't. But, you know, we know every single Ozzy album has always been a heavy metal classic. Because he was more than hard rock. We loved his ballads as well.
It's like, if you watch that last interview, like the interview that come out after his passing with like Sharon and then him and Sharon, Jack, and Kelly, they tell you like rock and roll and metal wasn't Ozzy's favorite music.
Nope.
He was listening to shit like Adele and stuff like that because the man understood artists.
Yep, particularly female vocalists.
He knew where a true artist stood. Like, he was smart that way. He knew metal, he understood rock, but he knew how to see artistry in different genres.
Oh, absolutely.
And I think he's seen something in Youngblood that nobody else seen. I think he's seen a younger version of himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he's seen somebody he knows has the fucking potential to do it. Now,
that's right.
And it's Aerosmith and Smashing Pumpkins, who I would put him with to carry that torch. Not exactly.
Nope.
But you've got to get your feet in somewhere with who you can get it in with, and
Oh, for sure. I absolutely agree with that.
And Eric, love him or hate him, Steven Tyler is like one of the epitome of a fucking rock star.
In his own decrepit,
you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. Now, I'd love to see him do something with fucking Robert Plant. That would be fucking amazing.
Robert's on a whole nother trip, though.
I know.
If you've seen a lot of the stuff that he's been putting out, and bless his soul for doing that. I'm glad to see that he's still making music, and it's very multicultural based. It's hell,
even if he could eventually do something with if he could eventually do something with Brian May from Queen, that would be something to carry.
That would be
a good collaboration. It's just a way to carry it on and evolve. So,
absolutely. I love what Aaron says here. Corrigan is a bald version of Lars.
What the fuck?
I love it. And then he goes on to say that Mick Jagger and Tyler, 2 mummies, 1 show.
What the fuck? What's that other guy's name? When he was the guitar player for the Rolling Stones. What's his fucking name?
Oh, God damn it.
Plays Jack Sparrow's dad in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, we make fun of him all. Keith Richards.
That motherfucker.
Now he's a mummy, goddammit. No,
Damn.
But seriously though, this is what needs to happen. And I don't think fans would disagree with what I'm about to say. If Youngblood really wants to cross over, and that's the thing that he's got to realize, is that it's 2 different types of people. You have the rock fans and then you have metal fans. Ozzy drew them both together because of the artists, the musicians that were backing up his fucking music. Tell me if I'm wrong here. And yes, sir, I'm talking to you for sure if you ever see this broadcast. Youngblood and Zakk Wylde.
I would fucking God damn, that would go nuts. That's the thing.
Yes, he did a whole fucking album with Zakk Wylde and anybody else, bass player, drummer, doesn't matter. I don't care who you put in there. But if you have Zakk Wylde at the helm, which every single metal publication has said he is the most known man in metal. Like, there's nobody better to be with. He should be having conversations with Zakk fucking Wylde about
that would be fucking nuts. That's if you think Zack's in his own realm of things too. He has his own visions, and that's if even Zakk would do the shit with it.
Yeah, but
it would be fucking Youngblood's
going to be a slam dunk.
He's got the vocals
to see this.
He's got the vocals. He's got the showmanship. He just needs something to back that up. I'm not saying his guitar playing in the band he's got now is not good. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Right.
But there's always something that can elevate you to another stage of where you're at. And God damn it, if Zakk Wylde could do it, that would be fucking nuts.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna end up thinking about that. That's something I'm gonna keep thinking about. Like, that's gonna play in my head for a while. Like, I'm gonna go back and rethink of shit that he could fucking do. Like,
because
he did
the right formula to get him over the edge. And I think, Zakk is in his 50s. We know that. But if you start there, what better way to start? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then you're gonna have people come out. Well, he's just riding the coattails to get somewhere, motherfucker. Everybody rode
No.
somebody's coattail somewhere to get somewhere in the
I
music
mean,
industry.
do you think
But
that that they could be saying the same thing about him doing it with Steven Tyler,
yeah.
as well as Smashing Pumpkins? But I'm telling you though, if you want that harder edge, that shit that cuts deep, you need motherfucking Zakk Wylde to do it. That's just my opinion, my 2 cents. Hopefully that conversation happens, and I'm all for it, man. I would love to see it. I would love to see Youngblood singing over top of a Zakk Wylde riff.
Have Zakk on lead, Nuno Betancourt on rhythm.
Oh man.
Then you got Ray put Robert on bass.
Oh man, Tritrilio, yeah.
Then the drummer, there's so many
Lafudos.
Yeah, there's so many fucking drummers you could throw in there that would kill it.
For sure.
I mean, 2 from Sleep Token, like you seen them perform changes at back to the beginning. Then the guy that played for Ozzy, that's from Faith No More.
Oh, Mike Borden.
Hell, even Charlie Benante could fucking do it.
I'm sure we'd much rather see him do that instead of fucking Anthrax. I'm sorry for you Anthrax fans out there, but goddamn, Charlie Benante doesn't belong in the band.
He's better than
He's
Anthrax.
better than them. Yes, for real.
He's killing it playing for Pantera though. Like Pantera, he's doing Vinnie Paul so much fucking justice, dude. Fuck, he can. I don't know. Like
the umph degree, you are absolutely correct, sir. Mm-hmm.
Like I've been going back and re-listening to shit and looking over old. Like I haven't listened to a live version of Slipknot in forever. And earlier, before we come on, they played a festival 12 days ago in Spain.
Oh yeah, Eloy Casagrande, man.
Yeah, he could do it. But that was like the best live performance I have seen Corey Taylor do in fucking forever. And because I'd wrote them off. I was like, they just went to their old shit. But they're looking. They kind of have that old look back, but it's off subject. But he could do it. Like, there's so many fucking. I volunteer Austin Archie from Lorna Shore. Y'all just get him and just go have fun. That's what you need to do. But I don't know. There's so much shit, man.
Oh, for sure. And now it's time to talk about the best of 2025. So, who you got on your list there?
I'm gonna start with my number 5. I picked Whitechapel's Hymns of Dissonance. Y'all know I'm from Tennessee, and I have love for my Tennessee homeboys. Like I've been listening to them since I was in fucking middle school. Back when This Is Exile and Possession and all that come out, they're kind of what drew me into that deathcore scene. This album's no short of your classic badass fucking Whitechapel. The album before this kind of dropped off a little bit for me. It had some okay elements, but this album, they come back and showed like, fuck y'all, I still have it. And with their song fucking on this album, Prisoner 666 is fucking phenomenal. Classic Whitechapel.
Fuck yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong whatsoever. I had to go with Connecticut's Yellow Eyes, American black metal at its finest. The album, and I forgot to write that down. Hold on. Where'd you go? It's very much classic black metal, but with a proggier, kind of like darker feel to it. It has all the elements that you would expect from good black metal. The latest release is Confusion Gate. The voice is actually not what you would expect. Because, when it comes to black metal, you expect a lot of higher pitched, kind of witch scream, dark scream.
Fry vocals.
Fry vocals, yeah. This is actually more guttural, kind of almost on a grind tip, if there's such a thing.
Yeah.
But you know, one of the tracks that I will definitely recommend off of this band is "Brush the Frozen Horse."
That sounds amazing, dude. Like, what the fuck is more metal than that?
You know, they were kind of a come behind for me. I was like, wait a minute. Now, this will kill you. The band came together in 2010 by two brothers, Will and Sam Skarstad. What does that tell you? Where their genealogy is. You know what I'm saying? It's in their veins, man.
It sounds good. I haven't heard them. I'll have to look them up now.
I think you will definitely enjoy it, man.
Y'all know I love I love my black metal. So,
Oh, fuck yeah. What you got next for us?
number 4 is going to be another American black metal band. Person. I don't know. My number 4 is Black Braid 3.
You know,
I fucking love it. I love this shit. I love history, and I love Native American history. So if it has anything that has to do with Native Americans, and if you add black metal to it, I'm probably gonna dig it.
well, and what do we think about black metal in general? It's always going to bring multi-cultures, and a lot of fucking darkness. And it's not just satanic based stuff. You have your satanic black metal, but you have black metal that is also Viking roots, Norse roots, and we've heard it in a couple of different ways. And why not? When we think about Native American culture and what the fuck they've been through since the history of this country, what darker fits this, that well? And I was a big fan when we talked about them before on the show not too long ago. And I really gave it a listen. I'm like, yeah.
There was 2 songs off this album. There's 2 songs off this album that really stood out, but my favorite one's called "War Drums on the Dawn of the Day of My Death," and it's just fucking. You gotta think. Put yourself in a Native American fuck, you know what I'm talking about. Perspective. Yep. There we go. If I can fucking talk. And take that, go back in time, and imagine what they would be thinking on their death. They're going to their death. They were going to die for what they believed in, regardless.
That's right.
You take that little bit more. They add that black metal element. It just fucking amplifies it. And I love that shit.
Well, and that's kind of the black metal attitude as well.
Yeah.
We're going to do what we want to do till the fucking wheels fall off. It's very much a warrior attitude that we're going to do what we do no matter what you say, so fuck off. And I think that Black Braid, it has a very bright future in metal. And the fact that this was born out of one fucking guy, man. And now he's got some live musicians to do touring with. And I think we're going to see a lot more from him. Fuck yeah. Nope. Now, for me, I discovered a new band that, death metal is always going to be an epicenter of music for me. Of course, Cannibal Corpse, Obituary, all the greats. But, we add in there a band called Ancient Death. Let me get that pulled up here real quick so I don't fuck myself up. They got a new album out called Ego Disillusion. Now, this is classic death metal. I feel like it stands right alongside very strongly with Cannibal Corpse. And it has those elements. But the blast beating is even more intense with this. And I have to say, like, prog wise, because as we know, progressive metal and death metal have always had a really good relationship. Because if you've ever heard a Cannibal Corpse record, you know for a fact. Let's take it back even further. Death. Death was the epitome of prog death, right? And I feel that they are paying straight fucking homage to Chuck Schuldiner. And the vocal style is going to kind of surprise you. It's going to be dark. It's going to be guttural. It has amazing guitar solos all the way through. Very intense. But you're not going to get those highs that you would get from Chuck on some of those later Death records. But you definitely can tell that Death influenced them big time.
They're definitely...
That was the band I was telling you about that's fucking nasty.
Yeah. If they have anything like a reference to the sound of Death, then I'm probably going to end up fucking digging them because I love Death. Chuck was fucking amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Vocal
he was ahead of
range
his
is
time.
real.
He was ahead of his time, that's for sure.
My next three are going to be deathcore. Surprise, surprise. But anyways, my next one is going to be Signs of the Swarm, and the album is To Rid Myself of the Truth. This is a band I kind of introduced y'all to earlier in the year with a song called Hell Must Fear Me.
Yep.
And like this whole album is killer. They're in that range of the epitome of new age deathcore. Like they're evolving, they're pushing. So they're right up there with other bands I've mentioned before. So this was definitely a good album for me, especially this year. I haven't caught them live yet. I'm wanting to catch them live. That's hopefully in the agenda for next year or so. We'll just have to see. But they're definitely somebody y'all need to watch out for and check out. This album is heavy as shit, and it's called To Rid Myself of the Truth.
Nice. And it goes right in line with my next band because, of course, surprise, it's death metal. But this is death metal on fucking steroids. And to steal Defiler's staple statement of nasty, this is the epitome of nasty because this is death metal that delivers. It'll have its moments of blast beating, but it is not something that is constant throughout every song. The band is called Hedonist, and the album that came out this year was Scapulomancy. Scapulomancy, there we go. Took me a second to spit that out because I was terrified to say it. Because it's not, one of those words that you just scapulomancy. There we go. But man, they are death metal personified. And I think, I might actually be able to, if you can see some of the artwork there.
I'm already coming up on my computer so I can see that shit. Oh, yeah.
The craziest thing, too, is their monthly listeners on Spotify is 6661.
Damn.
And, that's what I saw when I first went to them, but they were on everyone's list or earlier on before the end of 2025. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Let me check it out. They're one of my fucking favorites now. I love them. Traditional death metal, but with groove. So think of Pantera if Pantera was a death metal band.
Oh, yeah. I love
10 tons of sexy. That's what you're going to get with Hedonist.
I love when you're in this, you're listening to a new band and they got some heavy shit. But then that one song clicks on and it has that fucking groove to it. And it just makes you start moving a little bit more. You're like, I'm going to knock somebody the fuck out to this song.
Yeah. Exactly right. I definitely recommend listening to Heresy and Execution Wheel off of that new record. It's fucking insane. Oh, Barbarian if you need like I need to get through the day, gonna like fucking kill you, there we go.
I've had a few of them songs here lately. Like I'm got to get through this shit.
Right?
But my number 2 album is gonna be from a band that I ended up checking. Like when the Tennessee Metal Festival happens every year, like they release the bands. Me and Rebecca go and we make a playlist of those bands. We'll check out each individual band. Write out this. We'll write out this is a band if we want to get merch from. We want to see this band while we're working the booth. If it's okay to miss this one, we'll catch this one. Anyways, it ends up being fucking Larcenia Row. And this band was one that this year at the festival that blew me the fuck away. Like, it got so crazy that some of the I don't really want to call them bouncers, but some of the guys that was at the helping the Metal Devastation team at the festival had to hold the fucking amps down because the bass drops were vibrating them off the concrete pads. And like this album is called Extraction. It's the whole album, and it's pretty much the album covers has got a mouth braid open, it's about pulling fucking people's teeth out and shit like that. It's just a brutal fucking band, man. And like the lead singer will be on stage taking his fingers and pulling his mouth open and shit, showing his teeth. He's just fucking insane. And
why does that remind me somewhat of the lead vocalist for Pentagram?
Oh, this is what take this back. I love Pentagram.
Uh-huh.
This is what the lead singer of Pentagram wishes he could have been. Like, this dude has a set of nuts the size of fucking Texas. Like, this is a bad motherfucker. And
Morty might have something to say about that. Congratulations on having hot water again, by the way.
Yes, I'm glad you do, because it's been cold as a bitch, and a warm shower is a good thing in the cold.
You know it.
But there's 2 songs off this album I really fucking love. The first one is called Teeth, and the second one is called Carolina Crowd Killer. And they're just fucking... When y'all put this album on, y'all will hear exactly what I'm talking about. And they just released a song here a few weeks ago called Lean. And this is one of the nastiest fucking vocal songs I've heard in a while. This dude's got it. He's got every potential. And this is one of them bands that's helping evolve deathcore. Like, straight up. There's somebody to look out for if they're on a support band. I think they're going to be supporting on tour this year. I believe Born of Osiris. Don't get me wrong on that, but
nope, I believe you are correct.
I think they're supporting the Born of Osiris. So y'all are going to get to see them go fucking. I want to see them in a larger venue than what I got to see them in.
Fuck yeah!
So I think he's gonna. And if anything, fucking, if y'all know who Nick Nocturnal is in the metal world. He let them at his award show. He let Larcenia Row debut a song. So
nice.
Yeah, they debuted Lean with him, but
Hell
it's
yeah.
fucking nuts. Definitely going to get your adrenaline going and make you want to knock somebody the fuck out.
And you know, it's great to have bands like that. Because trust me, I'm waiting for something new from Alex the Terrible, along with his band.
You know, he just had a kid, so he may be having some shit will come out later on. But right now, I think he's focusing on being a father. But
right along with the fact that he now has his own bare knuckle fighting league that he has put together himself, where it's a show that has his band playing and then bare knuckle fighting.
I was right. Larcenia Row is going on tour with Born of Osiris, so if you get to see them, that's definitely something to check out.
Definitely. And of course, you know, I got to pick an old school favorite that, I mean, they're putting out just as relevant fucking metal as they have for the past 30 goddamn years. You know, I'm talking about Testament with their new album, Parabellum. And some songs to look out for, because Testament. If everyone that watches the show, fucking Testament, Chuck Billy and those guys bringing the pain like they were 20 years old. That's
They're going on a fucking tour this year.
That's right. Songs off of this record: For the Love of Pain, and Infanticide AI. I think you're going to love those two tracks. But I mean, they're definitely, the whole album is fantastic. Witch Hunt is another one that you're going to want to check out from that. But the whole album as a whole, the creativity is still coming. The badassery is like on a whole new level with them. So check that record out.
Hell yeah. And my number one of this year, y'all should already fucking know what this is going to be. I'm pretty sure Reaper does. But my number one is going to be Lorna Shore's I Feel the Ever Black Festering Within Me. This help. All right, I'm gonna go on a limb and say what everybody else says. Does this album feel like a continuation of Pain Remains? Yes. It has elements to be Pain Remains too. I'm not taking that away from it at all. That may be one of the drawbacks.
I'm just glad they didn't call it that.
Exactly. But with that being said, there's a few songs on here that has so much fucking emotion to them that if you break it down, pay attention to the lyrics, pay attention to the videos, you're going to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love about them. They put so much fucking realism and emotion into their music videos, into their lyrics, that it's easy for people to relate to shit.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
And the two songs that you could do that with off this, there's three songs that I love off of it. That's Prison of Flesh, Oblivion, and Glenwood. Prison of Flesh is related to one of the family members suffering with dementia.
Mm.
And Glenwood is about Will going back to speak to his father for the first time in 10 years. It's about him realizing his faults and that he didn't want any more regrets in his life. And now that, from what it seems, they have a fucking relationship that works.
Nice.
And this album, if y'all pay attention, most of the time if I bring music, it's about emotion, whether it's love, hate, anger, anything. And most of the time I'm going to push towards the darker, the angry side of things. But I also have those moments when I need something that's going to try to push me to be a little bit better in life. Sure, and that's what some of their does. That's what some of their music does. And that's the reason they're my number one, because this album has a lot of emotion. And this year was very emotional with some things. So I kind of related to it.
And we love that, metal is still continuing to evolve in that way, because we're seeing it across the board with extreme metal, but not just them, but everyone else too. My number one has to go to a stoner doom, I still want to say / death metal band, because of the elements that show up in this thing. It was a kind of a come out of nowhere for me, because I'm always watching, who's rising in the stoner doom. And for a minute we've had some of the big ones like Frog Lord, King Buffalo, and some other bands that are just very fuzzy, very, you know what I mean, traditional doom. This band is not even close to traditional doom, and the stoner doom community has really embraced this band. So of course I had to give it a spin last year, and I'm talking about Conjurer. And they have a new album out called Unself, that I definitely think, and that, you'd never guess where they're on. Nuclear Blast Records, man.
Nuclear Blast has a fucking doom metal band?
As a doom metal band on their label. And I was like, are you serious? So it immediately, even more so, propelled me to take a listen to these guys. Because one second you are in this like almost beautiful psychedelic I don't know how else to say it, like a very spiritual thing, because doom metal bands are very spiritual, although they talk about more than just like occult stuff. They talk about all kinds of stuff, to what's happening in the world today. And it's like one moment you're hearing this most beautiful acoustic song. Let me see, what was it? It's the song, the title track on Self. You're in this beautiful acoustic thing, and then all of a sudden the drums kick in and it's super slow, and the guitars are fucking crunchy. And suddenly, this beautiful melodic voice that you're getting out of the lead vocalist turns straight fucking death metal and lets out a scream that would rumble the nuts of Satan himself. And I'm sitting here going, this could be the future, because I have always said that like raw fucking metal with doom together is a perfect match. And I feel like this band really exuberates that. And I would love to see more doom bands go this route. Ozzy has always, been that melodic voice over some of the most bone crunching fuzzy riffs. But what if you took the riffage of Candlemass, get rid of the vocalist, and put a death metal vocal over top of that, and you're going to get something special. So definitely check out Unself by Conjurer.
Fuck yeah. I'm going to listen to it after the show, probably.
It's different. You have to have an open mind, man. Because like I said, it starts off as kind of a slow burn and then suddenly beats your fucking head off.
I love doom metal that's like that, though. I love that droning, slow shit like that. I don't know. It puts me in a different mind trance, I guess you could say. So there's times that's just what I want. I just want it to drone on and drag and slow down things down for a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And now it's time to look forward to this year's most anticipated albums for 2026.
I think I'm going to start with my most anticipated of the three I have. My most anticipated is for a local band. As a buddy of mine is a guitar player for. It's a band out of Jackson, Tennessee called Burnt Witch. And I don't know. I've kind of seen through my friends, hearing his guitar playing, seeing some things he was working on, then them actually putting out and working to get this EP going. Like it skyrocketed quick. Like the whole process skyrocketed quick. And when you talk about adding the elements to doom metal that's not normally there, they have that stoner, the typical fuzz, not so much fuzz that it overdoes everything. It has that.
So not Electric Wizard fuzz.
Yeah, it's not an Electric Wizard. There's a little bit of fuzz there, but it has more of that toned down, put through an orange amp sound with some pedal effects, that style shit.
Yeah.
And Matt's really really talented guitar player. When he the vocalist for this band, then they started talking about it. Like the vocalist, he has like a fucking range out of this world. He has I've heard the bits and pieces of the whole EP, and like there's elements sometimes he'll have a vocal sound that has that feeling and of down sound to it.
Nice.
Then it'll go to your typical doom vocals, and then it'll hit like death metal vocals in it. So it's kind of a range, and it just fucking works, man. Yep. And their EP, I believe they're going to be releasing on Friday the 13th, I believe, this month.
Nice.
It's a 4-song EP. I believe it is self-titled. And they're working on they're going to have a full album put out later this year.
Fuck yeah.
But it's definitely something worth checking out. They just released a song. What the hell is the name of it? Why am I forgetting the song? I've listened to it every day this fucking week.
It happens, man.
Oh, shit. Glass Eye. Glass Eye. I knew it was something I just couldn't remember if it had eyeball to it, so I didn't want to put. It's called Glass Eye,
Right.
and it was just like I said, they just evolved quickly. Like they've evolved since the fucking metal festival, which was just in October. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, they found a drummer. They didn't have a drummer at first. Then when they found this guy, they found it just fucking it hit. It's definitely somebody to look out for if you love that stonerish doom sound. They're really killing it.
Oh, I'll definitely be listening. Doom is where I live.
He Matt, like I said, Matt, my buddy, that's the guitar player. He's fucking talented. Like he has a range, but he has that doom dialed in really fucking good.
Who else you got?
My second one is going to be of Sulphur's Endless. I believe it comes out
Nice.
one day. I think the 23rd of this month. I believe.
Oh damn, that's pretty. Yeah, about 3 weeks.
Speaking of songs that has emotion to it, their song that they released as a single off this album called "Wither." It's you see a different side of Ricky. If you listen to Ricky Hoover's older bands, you heard a little bit of it, but once he come forth into Old Sulphur, he stuck to the growls, the goblin sounds of deathcore.
Mm-hmm.
But Wither, he has broken it down, and he let some of his clean vocals come out. And it's him and the guitar player are both doing cleans.
Yeah.
And it's just really, it has a little bit of harmonics between them with it, but it still has that heaviness. And it's just talking about literally watching a loved one wither away. And it's really good. So that's one to check out. And my third one, it's kind of, I don't know, it's going to kind of be a bittersweet moment. It's Megadeth. It's coming at their final album. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see
I'm excited for it too, man.
I'm excited to see what all Dave
final finger.
There's that, but I'm excited to see what all Dave Mustaine pulls out with this. I'm excited to see how the tour goes. I'm excited to see how big the tour goes. I mean, it's fucking Megadeth. It's going to get up there. But I'm excited to see all elements of this album. So
the internet literally calls it a huge event. And I think it's going to be nothing short of that. As far as Megadeth's final chapter goes. Because, I mean, who would have thought that they would call it quits before Metallica, you know? But he's going out on his terms and the way he wants to do it. And I don't know. I'm excited for him. I think it's going to be a fantastic album. But if you are ready for some of the best bone-crunching thrash metal, in just a couple of weeks on January 16th, Creator is going to drop Crushers of the World. And it's going to be nothing short of sonic speed, you know, dropping fucking knowledge about where the world is heading. And everything I've read about it, I think everyone is going to be very happy with this record. And you're going to want to fucking, you know, put it on your list. Just like Rob Zombie's upcoming record, we're finally going to get the rest of, because we've heard one single off his new record, but the whole record drops. Let me grab it real quick. The Great Satan out on Nuclear Blast. I don't exactly know when or what part of the year, but it's definitely
it's already on pre-sale, so I don't think it's going to be too long.
Yes, it's on pre-sale, so it's going to be real soon. But I'm telling you now, this is Rob going back to his roots.
It's fucking killer from what I've heard. What I've heard off of it is fucking amazing.
Heathen Days is a fucking anthem. If you want to pick one anthem for this year and get that like fucking zombie stomp, Heathen Days is a track for you.
It's supposed to come out on February the 27th.
There we go. Just after fucking Valentine's Day. You want to get that special someone a gift of metal, get or pre-order Rob Zombie's The Great Satan.
Yeah, Rebecca, I like vinyl.
Dun, 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 dun.
She's sitting over flipping me off.
Yeah, you already know. I love it. I think, a couple of other ones. Hold on. God damn it. No. What the hell just happened?
Technology.
Yep. There we go. Right there. Come on. Obviously, we said Tony Iommi's new record. Slipknot is supposed to have something out in 2026 if we're actually going to get it. We don't know. It keeps getting pushed back, and that always tells us that, wait a minute.
I know. But a little bit of a side note, I do know Clown has had some family things going on, so that may be part of it as well.
And very well should be. Yes.
You gotta give him a little bit of benefit of a doubt, but fuck.
Right. But what I am most looking forward to is it's either gonna be a new EP or a full length from Down. When you mentioned Down with that other band, I was like, yep, I can feel it in the air. We have not had a new Down record in, god damn, what, 5-6 years since the last EP. And I can't wait.
I'm excited too.
I am so ready for Phil Winstead and fucking Pepper to bring it the way it needs to be brought. And I think that's exactly what 2026 needs, is a new Down record.
I don't know. I love heavy shit, but I've been digging the shit out of some fucking doom metal here lately, man. It's just
doom.
I've been listening.
There's so many different levels, because you have like Southern Doom, you got Doom from the UK, you have Doom in South America, and all over the world, bringing so many different flavors.
I've been digging
some heavier, some more on the stoner doom trip. But that's one thing I could definitely say about our country, is we have some great doom metal bands. And the way to find them most of the time, well, for instance, Black Doomba Records, fucking Tommy Stewart, thank you for my new Hallows Eve shirt, as well as my Tommy Stewart's Direwolf mug. Just got to give a big shout out to the man. But those are the labels that you want to check out to find some of the best in Doom today. And there's new releases all the time. But yeah, I have to say Down it's my most anticipated of the year.
Fuck yeah. I've been listening to that band called The Sword a lot. Like, I don't know, there's just that high voltage fucking doom, and like
I really kind of hang out between Candlemass and Paradise Lost for a lot of it, but there's so many newer bands though that are bringing it in a heavier way, still giving us that fuzzy flavor, and we're all compelled by the riff, and that's what doom does. Whether it's Droney or it's like Tony Iommi, oh my goodness, when his album drops, I can't wait. And it'll be really interesting to see, who's in his backup band for
that. Yeah, definitely. I think I have. I picked up an album, something he released not too a little while back. It's Iommi and I think Glenn Hughes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. That was the Black Sabbath album that said featuring Tony Iommi. I know which one you're talking about. It was awful.
I picked it up on vinyl.
We like to think that didn't happen. The stories from Tony Iommi on that is when they toured that record, Glenn Hughes was so drunk they could barely perform. The album itself, riff wise, I would definitely say is definitely, Tony really shining there. The only thing was Geezer Butler.
It's called the 1996 Deep Sessions. I Owe Me with Glenn Hughes.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, those were probably unreleased tracks they did together.
Yeah.
That's before he picked up Tony Martin, and suddenly, Sabbath had firm fucking feet planted on the ground. Because when they got Tony Martin, Cozy Powell on drums, and everybody else in the band, it was like new life and heavy as fuck. To this day, I will always say the greatest album to come out of the 90s is kind of a cross between the Ronnie James Dio, Vinny Appice coming back together, like the early 80s version with Dehumanizer. That album was fantastic. But TYR, it's all fucking Norse mythology. That record will always be one of my most favorite Sabbath records from that era.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah. Hopefully, everybody out there in Black Flame Land, we have given you some new bands to check out, because those are, according to us, those were the albums that stood out to us as some of the best of 2025. Across the board, every genre of metal came out with releases, but those ones definitely kind of tickled our pickles, to say. So hopefully you'll check them out. And we look forward to this year in metal, 2026. And there's a lot of staple bands that'll be dropping some amazing music along with some newer ones. So definitely always keep one foot in the fire and one on the ground, and always stay heavy.
Thank you for joining us on Rebirth Underground. Stay tuned for more from Black Flame Entertainment.